This time, a Senate subcommittee will ask Mary Barra about the faulty ignition switches linked to 13 deaths. Jeff Glore is on Capitol Hill with emails just obtained by CBS News. Jeff, good morning.
Good morning, and good morning to our viewers in the West. Mary Barra said yesterday GM is still investigating, but new emails have emerged about who knew what, when.
An email obtained by CBS News shows multiple GM executives, including Lori Queen, the vehicle line executive in charge of the Chevy Cobalt, knew an ignition switch could have been fixed 9 years ago. A separate email in 2005 from Delphi, a GM parts manufacturer, said the Chevy Cobalt is blowing up in their face in regards to turning the car off. GM decided not to make fixes.
They were warned again and again over the next decade, but they did nothing.
Mary Barra, who started at GM in 1980 and became CEO in January, testified before Congress Tuesday.
I am deeply sorry.
Congresswoman Diana DeGette showed a faulty ignition switch and said it would have cost 57 cents to fix.
When GM concluded, and you heard from my opening statement, that the tooling cost and price pieces are too high, what does that mean?
I find that statement to be very disturbing. If that was the reason the decision was made, that is unacceptable.
Barra blamed the old GM for a culture centered around cost and lack of communication. She frequently apologized to families whose loved ones had been killed or injured in crashes.
We think the situation is tragic. We're deeply sorry. We apologize for what has happened.
Barra was questioned why the faulty ignition switch was redesigned in 2006 without changing the part number. Mechanics had no way of distinguishing new parts from the old defective batch.
It is inconceivable. It is not our process, and it is not acceptable.
But the committee often expressed frustration. Barra wasn't able to provide more.
What you just answered is gobbledygook.
Committee Chairman Tim Murphy wondered how much Barra prepared.
Did you review the documents that the GM submitted to the committee?
No, I did not. There was over 200,000.
The Senate will also hear today, at hearings starting at this hour, from David Friedman, the acting head of the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. He says GM didn't provide them enough evidence. GM did say yesterday they may pay families who lost loved ones in crashes prior to 2009. Under the terms of a bankruptcy agreement in 2009, GM was immune from those claims.